Welcome to Vlogmas. I've got a list of people's names and Christmas presents that I need to get. But first, I think I'm gonna get myself a new Christmas jumper. I really want a penguin. Yeah, I didn't get the jumper. No penguins. But got my first few Christmas shops. Always have a list. I always seem to have a list. And then I didn't stick to it. It's the usual case. So I pop into many independent shops as well as normal shops, just to see if there's any bargains, anything different or unique. I popped into one shop and saw something that I wasn't actually going to get that person a present. So if you get a present from me and you weren't expecting it, probably was because I wasn't expecting getting you it, but saw it, thought might as well. So yeah, so Merry Christmas to you who's getting a very special present. That didn't cost me much, but I think you'll find it hilariously funny. So Marks and Spencer's has a really good penguin jumper. The only problem is it's 30 quid. Just ordered from what sends the best and funniest book ever. So I really can't wait for that person to find out what I've got them. Oh, I love this. I love Christmas shopping and not telling you guys what I'm getting. But yeah, my bag's a little bit full, but I'm trying not to spend much because I get paid on Wednesday again. And I'm trying not to be last minute either, so I'm writing my list so I can remember what I think of getting people. As you all should do. Been walking by the British Red Cross shop to go to the gym every night, and I've just finally got in. There's a nice little bag that they have which has a hair on it. It's usually around about £6. They've reduced it today, so I've got it a little bit cheaper. I've also gone into Wilkinson's and got something, and that's reduced by half price, so I'm bargain shopping now. Good stuff for my bank balance anyway. Whilst Christmas shopping, don't forget to hydrate, so have a drink with you or go into a cafe, sit down, rest, relax. Okay, if you're carrying a lot of shopping bags, well, then it's a nice way to just rest your feet for a bit and think of what you're gonna go or where you're gonna hit next. Also bargain shops, so write down the things, because you might find that there's a few shops that sell the same item, and by walking, say, for a minute, you've saved yourself at least a lot. Can someone tell me why clothes shops have like a quarter section for men, yet tons of place for women? It's not fair. Those men do like to shop as well, and not online. So, some tips for Christmas shopping. Write your list, even if it's just the name but you don't actually know what you're going to get them, because you might have an instant thought, and always take a pen with you as well so you can actually scribble the idea down. I've done that today. Stop for a drink. Drinks are important to keep yourself rested and everything else, especially with the amount of bags. And also bring a rucksack or a bag with you so you can obviously carry it, because nowadays most shops 5p. Number 3, talk to the staff. I'm sorry, but I used to work in retail. I have, unfortunately, there was a poor guy in EE, Matt. If you're watching, Matt, I'm sorry, I talked your ear off, but I wanted you to work for your commission or your target or whatever, but you did a really good job. I'm pondering changing my phone from my Google Pixel that I already have, and I wanted options, so he gave me tons of options to a point where, yes, I'm walking away from the store. I want one of the phones that you've obviously advised, but I always like to ponder and have a look online, so that's what I'm gonna do. Or shop around. If you know what you want, have a look in other shops. You might find that actually there's a bargain. For example, one DVD box set that I was going to get someone was around about 20 to 30 quid. HMV today had it half the price. If I'd bought it elsewhere, for example like Tesco's, yes, I got my would have got my club card points, but would not have got the saving, and that's what it's all about. Try to get you some savings here. And 5, don't make it stressful. Alright, if you know that it's going to be stressful this year, then plan earlier next year. You know, write your list. Try and think of some really good ideas. I always try with my Christmas presents to think of things that people really want. I know it's hard, but it might be a small thing. It might be that they mention a Star Wars character, for example, or they talk about how Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and it isn't. But little things like that that you can maybe use to create a gift that would be hilarious for them. They'd get it, no one else would. And yeah, good luck with your Christmas shopping. If you're leaving it till the last minute, probably like me, then tut tut. But next year I am planning on doing something like one of my colleagues does. She puts aside a certain amount of money every month, and then when it comes to Christmas, boom, she's got a lot of money. And I think that's what we forget to do. So even if it's £10, think that's £120 that you could use on Christmas, and £10 a month isn't that bad. So maybe that's something that you should do. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas. Bye.